Now jumping over to our predictions for the year.
Okay.
We're going to run through our Premier League finishing table. We'll start 20-1.
20-1. Okay.
20-1 Clay. I'll give you a chance, and then we'll be able to kind of interject if we think you're crazy.
Okay.
Is that fair to you?
Yeah. Sounds
All right,
fair.
Clay kicks off.
I think we're probably all gonna have the same one. For 20,
I have some crazy,
but it's Burnley.
You think so?
Yeah, Burnley.
I have Burnley.
They're like dead last. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so. I think we're all
No interjections. All right.
kind of the same for you.
I have the same one. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Next one is Leeds.
Yeah, I agree. I mean,
I don't think it's crazy, but I just don't have that.
Okay.
But I
it'll
kind
be
of,
funny. I mean, they played well first game, but I think they're going to go straight back down. I think they might be a bit better than the 3 that went down last year, but it's just hard to come into the Prem, not really spend a lot of money and stay up. It's hard.
Yeah.
Like the Premier League teams are just so good.
They did sign Okafor from AC Milan, but he's like hasn't done.
Yeah.
He's a decent player, but
Yeah.
like, yeah, he hasn't done too much. Like,
Yeah. I mean, we'll see. All right, keep going.
Okay. Next, I have West Ham in 18th.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Also relegation zone. I mean,
Yeah.
I just don't. They lost Kudus and like
Yeah, I mean they look really bad.
who they're gonna lose Alvarez as well probably, and
I
who
mean,
they
he's
can have at
this
this
way.
point. Like,
I just think, yeah, no, that's true. I just
You
feel
also
like
know they have like some of the highest wage bills in the Prem too.
I just feel like
Yeah.
the way that they play with Bowen still, like they'll still get some results that other teams won't. Like
yeah, he's
they have a good keeper. I don't know.
And they're
But-
going to struggle to score big time though.
I mean, I agree, but like,
All right, Clay, keep going. Rapid fire. Come on.
okay. So then after that, I got Wolves.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think that's fair.
yeah,
is that no 17th?
yeah.
17th,
17th.
okay.
Like they're solid, but they lost Cunha. I still think they have some like decent players like around the midfield. Like Gomez is pretty quality.
Yeah.
Then there's a
When they bring
striker.
up top, was it Larson?
Yeah, they had him last
Larson,
year, and he was
yeah,
pretty good.
He was
I think
decent.
Yeah.
he was decent against City. I mean, he
Yeah.
had goals, but
right.
and then I got Everton after that.
16th?
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean they got Grealish, but they didn't really do a whole lot. And
Yeah, I think that's fair.
I mean,
Who do you
Yeah.
got 15th?
I got Brentford 15th.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean,
That's fair.
yeah, I think lost. I mean, as we said earlier, lost pretty much like a whole like what 3 players,
Yeah.
3 huge players, and then
Yeah,
the
they
coach
lost
as well.
2 players.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty
Like
straight.
40
Um,
goals. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. And then after that, I have Crystal Palace.
Crystal Palace 14th.
Yeah. Wow, they're about to lose Eze. They might lose Gay.
Yeah, losing Eze is huge.
Yeah, but they're just a good team.
Yeah, honestly,
I mean,
they
they're a
are.
good team.
Yeah,
Like
Mateta will
Mateta's
still give them
kinda-
some goals.
And they just
Kinda
won the FA Cup.
underrated.
I know they've lost players, but they won the FA Cup. They just won the Community Shield.
Yeah,
Warren
They did.
is-
They did.
Warren
yeah,
might be a
Warren's
top 5
very good
midfielder
player.
in the league. He's
He's
very good.
He's really good.
Very good.
But I mean, they finished 12th last year,
yeah, I guess
so
yeah.
it's like
that's
not
fair.
that far.
Yeah, and
That's
they'll
fair.
also have European competition, even though they're moved down to the
Yeah.
Conference League. But
Conference
yeah.
League.
I mean, it's a lot of games.
Yeah.
All right, who's next?
I got Bournemouth after
At what?
that.
13th.
13th. Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting. You're that high on Bournemouth? Not that high, but like
Well,
that's
I mean, they
higher
could have
than I
been
thought.
down lower. I was kind of mixing between those teams.
Okay.
It's a
Okay.
hard one down there,
Very good.
but I mean, as we said, lost Kepa, lost Dean Huijsen. Who else?
I mean, they lost 3 out of their 4 starting.
Kirkes.
yeah, Kirkez.
Yeah.
yeah,
I think
I just
they're gonna score a lot and concede a lot. I think that's just gonna be their.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think
mean,
Mateta
Evan
will have a good season though. I mean,
or
they're gonna need him to.
yeah, and then Evan Nilsson's
Semenyo,
like
yeah.
Yeah.
Evan Nilsson and Semenyo decent.
I mean, sorry, Mateta. I mean, Semenya. All right, move. Keep going.
okay, Fulham after that.
12. Okay.
I mean, they haven't really done.
Much.
I mean, they're kind
I
of.
think
pretty
they're just
much
like
the
a
same.
yeah.
Like take maybe a player from Arsenal or something. Like
Yeah,
They're
pretty.
pretty
Do you think they'll
underrated.
take? They'll get
used to-
Trossard? Is it ever-
no, he just signed like
just
an
re-signed him.
extension yesterday.
Okay.
Which is I don't get that, but I think they're bringing in Reece Nelson, legend of Arsenal.
I mean, they'll be fine. I feel like they're always somewhere
Yeah.
in the pack with
Yeah,
11th
so like
or
right at 12th,
14th,
I
doesn't
feel like
matter.
it's fair.
All right, keep going.
Then I got Brighton after that.
Brighton 11th. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean,
Not
I
high
think
on
they're
Brighton.
gonna lose. Well, like Baliba, like
I don't know if he's gonna leave. Honestly.
Even if they don't lose, I'm kind of right there with you. I haven't
Okay.
been 10th.
Yeah,
I don't know. I just don't. Yeah,
All right, keep moving.
then I got Sunderland at 10.
That's crazy.
that's insane.
That's too
Sunderland?
high.
Yes.
Okay.
No, they're gonna be.
No, they
And
could
they
get
just-
relegated. They could easily get relegated.
They're definitely not getting relegated.
I mean, they got relegated too. Last time they came out, they got straight relegated.
And this year they've spent already like 300 million in the window.
It's been like 160.
No.
Yes.
They just signed. Who is it from
I think
PSG?
that might be your most surprise.
Mukalele.
Yeah.
PSG. They're about to sign
Maybe
Bologna.
last year.
They're about to sign the Bologna center back.
I mean, no, they looked pretty good. But they also
they're going crazy.
I mean, I don't have them getting relegated, but I also don't have them.
Yeah. All right. Keep
okay.
moving.
I think they're going to be a surprise team.
All right.
Keep this list going. Keep this list going.
Newcastle I have 9th.
Wow.
Yeah.
From 5th to 9th.
Yeah. I mean, what they
Explain
signed
yourself.
Alonga.
I mean, they're only really is. I mean, they might lose Isak. We'll see. But I mean, it's kind of a crazy fall off.
You have them in 9th.
9th?
I have them in 8th.
don't
To
know.
be fair.
Yeah. See, that's not that crazy.
All right. Keep moving forward.
Then I got Aston Villa after that.
Okay. Aston Villa, what, 8th?
Yeah. I mean,
I think that's fair. They're in a weird.
haven't made like very many.
Any signing. They
Any
make
sign-
anything.
They're in a weird space. Well, they can't because of fair play issues. They literally just can't sign.
How are they in trouble? I don't get
Yeah,
how they're. I don't.
Because of their wage bills.
It's so.
Insanely high.
It's kind of ridiculous, that financial fair play thing. Like,
Yeah.
And they don't bring
teams-
that much money in either.
yeah, I guess, but like,
Oh.
yeah.
All right.
that's fair.
Next on.
Then I got Forest after that.
And what?
Okay.
7th.
You're high on
Yeah.
Forest.
Okay.
Forest, I mean, they're bringing in Douglas Luiz. He's still
He'll be a good
decent, I
signing.
think.
Yeah, he'll be a good sign.
They kept Morgan Gibbs-White, played Tottenham. So
If they can get, he already scored 2 goals. If they can get Chris Wood firing again, like again, even just like 12 plus goals,
Yeah.
they should be fine.
I think the
But-
boys are going to fall off.
I mean, I guess, but like if you grab 2 goals again already, but yeah, I agree. I mean, they could easily. He's also pretty old. Like,
yeah, I think they have a solid team, honestly.
I mean,
They
we'll
do.
see. All right, moving forward.
Then I got Spurs 6th.
6th. You think?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, hey, better than 17th.
you're just a Spurs hater.
Yeah.
I mean,
Better than
all these
17th.
teams I have above them, I think are better than that.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Yeah.
I mean,
so
well,
Spurs,
Actually, I know, but we'll see.
they lost Madison for the year. He's not going to play at all.
Yeah.
I mean, they have like some good younger
I think
players.
that's
stuff, but-
not getting Eze.
I will say,
I think it's Savinho though. I think
I did make my list when I thought they were getting Eze, and then Arsenal hijacked it. Cheaters.
Yeah.
All right, keep going.
And I got United above them.
At what, 6th?
Yeah. 5th.
Fifth.
United. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, hey, based on what we saw against Arsenal, I think new system, 1 year into Amarin's system, he got his players. I think the only concern with United is if they start off slow, he's in a potential sacking spot.
They should not get rid of. They cannot
think they
hire
should,
another
but,
coach.
I mean,
they can't.
based
Like,
on-
you can't.
Based on how world footy is nowadays.
Yeah, but like you can't just keep hiring coach after like it's a
Yeah.
you're never
I-
gonna
I
know
mean, I
what-
agree.
Yeah.
I agree. All right, who do you have 4th?
I have Chelsea
Premier League
4th.
space. Okay. So
Yeah.
same as last year.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I mean, I think.
Hey, look,
they have
good
so much
squad,
depth.
so much depth.
Yeah, they have like.
Somehow they
They have like 4 teams. Yeah.
Somehow they also always manage to be in fair play, even though they spend so much money. It's because they do that whole 10-year contracts.
Yeah.
where
So their wages
wages
super
are
low.
low,
Yeah.
and they also amortize all their spending. So, I mean, I think
They're gonna
that's
need a
fair.
bigger locker room. Like honestly, last year they didn't have enough
Well,
lockers.
to be fair, they did sell 5 or 6 players.
Yeah,
Yeah.
brought
Good
in
money.
brought in about 20.
They sold
Yeah.
Madueka for 60 mil. I think Jackson will leave before the transfer window's over.
They buy so many
a lot of
they
players.
buy so many players that they have to send them out on loan like before they even like
Yeah,
get to the training
Oh
ground.
yeah,
They're, like,
yeah. Hey, I mean,
And like
last
they just
year,
brought in
every-
CISO and they put him on loan
I know.
immediately.
for a year.
Yeah, like
Well, they I mean they do a good job of keeping a pretty in-depth squad. I think last year everyone had them lower, and they're
Yeah.
4th. They finished incredibly strong. Obviously, won the Club World Cup, got like 120 million out
I
of
mean
it.
Maresca's a good coach. I just think yeah.
So we'll see. All right, who do you got 3rd?
3rd, I have Liverpool.
Oh, that's crazy. That's insane.
I honestly
Really?
think
Right, that take.
defensively, I don't.
It doesn't matter if they score 2+ goals every single game.
But I just don't. I don't know if they're gonna continue that against the better teams. Like,
I mean,
we'll see. Words.
you have basically 20+ guaranteed goals from Wirtz. I think Gapco's gonna have
20
20 goals.
I mean, not
Wirtz.
Wirtz. Sorry, Salah.
Oh,
And then you'll have probably 15+ from Gapco. I think he's going to have a breakout season. Wirtz, whether you like it or not, is going to help them take a lot better than they did last year, right? They brought in someone creatively in the midfield.
I think he's a good player, but
All right,
what
I'll
saw
keep my
from
reservations for my predictions. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I thought
too.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I'll move on. I'll move on, and then 2 City. I don't know. I just think City, they still look good, even though like De Bruyne left.
I mean,
they lost like.
I will say
that's
yes,
really
they
all
look good, but against Wolves they were pretty shaky until they scored those 2 quick goals at the end of the first half. But I do think they'll be fine, especially once Rodri comes back in probably a month or 2.
Yeah, I mean, they were missing like 5 starters in that game.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens with Foden. Marmoush didn't even start. I don't know. It'd be interesting to see how they line up. You have Cherki, Marmoush, Foden. Like, what's going to happen with those 3?
I don't know. I don't think Cherki's going to start for a while, honestly. I think he's going to keep coming off the bench. Because
I think they need him to. They need someone with that creativity to really spark. If not, you're just going to be relying on
Holland.
Yeah.
I guess.
Scoring goals.
Renders, honestly, is a huge help there. But yeah, no, I mean,
All right, we'll let you develop on City in a sec.
Okay.
All right, so you have...
you know who I am.
the mighty Arsenal, huh?
60-year rush.
Yeah.
Arsenal on a fraud watch. You've got your players.
No,
okay.
They
Now we got our players.
You you finally got a left wing. Every year it's like, well, if we had that player, we could have done better. If you guys don't win the league this year, or at least are within 5 points of winning the league, I think Arteta.
No, it has to be a win. It has to be a win.
Like, no, we have to win it. But yeah, there's no excuse.
You either have to win that
or the Champions. It has to be some sort of trophy that's not like the Carabao Cup or like.
I guess
I
Cup,
agree. No, I agree. It's a failure if we don't win either the league or Champions League. But with having Eze come in, Gyökeres, I mean, Madueke, I'm not super sold on, but he's depth. He's depth.
Yeah,
he's
just as good as Martinelli, if not better.
Yeah, if somebody gets hurt.
Martinelli's. He's not very.
If someone gets hurt, like that was what happened at the end of last season. It's like the form went down. It's like you have like terrible players coming into play.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a deeper squad and a lot of quality, I think, across every position.
Sure.
Every position. Like
right.
Subamendi.
So to round out your top 4, you got what? Chelsea 4th, Liverpool 3rd, City 2nd, Arsenal 1st.
Yes. Yeah.
So a complete kind of flip-flop from last year. Well, Chelsea 4th. All right, Kaya.
You want me to go all the way from the bottom?
Yeah, give us all the way from the bottom.
All right, I'm going to rapid fire this. Okay. I've got Burnley, and I put Brentford and Wolves.
Brentford 8 and 19?
I'm not. There's no way. You lose 40 goals for. How many goals did they probably score last season? I don't know. Probably like I don't think they scored any more than 50, like 60 goals, right?
Yeah, you're losing basically.
You lose plus assists between the both of them, probably like 50 to 60.
But I'm saying, like, as a team, how many goals did Brentford scored?
Yeah.
Probably like 60 goals. Like you lose 40 of those. I just don't see it happening. Yeah. Wolves, they just I think they like find ways to lose games. Like they just lose every game, no matter how well they play. Yeah, and they lost their best player, who also gave them like 18 goals. Yeah. Then I have Bournemouth. I just think losing your entire back line, you're gonna just bleed goals. Like Liverpool didn't even look that sharp, and they scored 4 goals like pretty easily, I thought.
Yeah.
I have Sunderland in 16th.
Yeah.
I just think like any new team to the Prem is just they're gonna struggle, and they scored they scored 3 goals, but like one was like a header from like 50 yards with the guy crossed. I don't know. I didn't think it was like. And I also was against kind of a bad team. I have Leeds in 15th. I just don't think they're going to keep up the pressure. I think it's hard for 32 games.
Those championship teams.
Leeds 15th. Yeah, wow.
I just again, I think they also have been in the Prem fairly recently. I think they know that they have some experience. I don't know. West Ham I have in 14th. I think they're a team that they're always. I think they're going to stay up. I just think they're a team that stay up the way they play. They're just really gross. Yeah. But they have a really good goalkeeper as well, who saves them in a lot of games. I have Everton in 13th.
Yeah,
I think they're going to struggle to score goals, but they're not. I don't think they're a bad team.
I mean, Brightwith and Tarkowski are good.
Yeah, They're not going to. I don't think they're not going to bleed goals, but they're
need a right back.
Yeah, they do.
But. Okay.
I have Crystal Palace in 12th. I mean, losing Eze is pretty big. I think they'll still be decent though, because Mateta and the rest of the team's decent. Fulham I have in 11th. I just feel like the Fulham are pretty much in that position every single year almost.
Yeah.
They kind of hover around there.
Right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Lock them in the middle.
Brighton I have in 10th. Again, I think they did lose some goals and assists with João Pedro. I think they'll still be fine because they have a good team and they kind of play they always seem to bring in new players that are always good as well, and they play the same way every single year, so I think they'll end up being fine. I have Forest in 9th. I think Chris Wood's gonna have another good year. He might not give you whatever 20 goals he did last season, but I think he'll give you more than 10, which should get it done. Newcastle in 8th. This obviously is like assuming that Isak doesn't play. Like I think again losing that, I feel like they're going to struggle to score goals, and like games like that against Villa, like you have to win games like that, and you're going to drop points. Where with Isak, they probably would have won. I have Villa in 7th. I just don't think their team changed very much, and so I don't think they're going to move up or down too much in the table.
Yeah.
Chelsea I have in 6th. I feel like Cole Palmer seems to be struggling a little bit, and I like unless he's able to pick that up quickly, I feel like they're very dependent on how he plays. I think the rest of the players play well when he plays well, and he's been struggling a little bit, and their backline's a little suspect to me.
Yeah.
I have United in 5th. I think
both have 5th.
Yeah, I think they're gonna take a big leap this season. I think those front three are like super dangerous once Sesko gets going a little bit. Like, I mean, he'll at least provide you more than Højlund will. Like, I think they're going to give him more. Cunha,
yeah.
Cunha looked really, really good against Arsenal.
He's just a good player.
I mean, Mbeumo, like he scored 20 goals last season.
He's looking a little thick. He's looking.
He always likes that, though. He always likes that. It's part of it's that thick strength.
I think if De Ligt can get anywhere near any like form he had like at Ajax or anything, like I feel like he's going to be huge for them. And then Fernandes, I think, is like one of the best players in the Prem. So like,
yeah, he's consistent. He's very consistent.
In top 4.
I've got Spurs. Again, this was also barring. I thought they were going to get Eze until again Arsenal hijacked that whole deal. I think without him, without Madison, they're going to they can struggle a little bit creative wise, but at the same time, like Kudus I think he's amazing. Again, if you can get like 10-ish goals from Richarlison and same thing from Solanke, who have both done it in the Prem before, I think they're going to be totally fine. Thomas Frank was like a really, really good coach. I mean, he had Brentford like performing really, really well season after season. I think he's adopted the same system at Tottenham, which they've also played like a 3-back before. And so I think like they're going to be just fine moving forward.
Yeah.
I have City at 3. I just think they're still very suspect defensively. And I don't think that's going to change no matter who, like, even if Rodri comes back, they'll be much better and more sound, but mainly because I think they'll have the ball more because, like, that's just how Pep plays now. They play with, like, 2 in the back, and it's like, if we have the ball, we're gonna score a bunch of goals, that's fine, but if not, the one thing I will say this season, I think they are, like, barring no injuries, I think they're going to be a lot more dangerous, like, offensively. They're
I think so
pretty
too.
boring.
A lot more creative.
Yeah.
Oscar Ball looked
really sharp. Yeah, really sharp. I think Holland looks, like, refreshed. I feel like he's always like he came off of like a pretty long absence last season.
Yeah.
I have Liverpool in 2nd.
Well,
I just
wait. So you're telling me you have Arsenal in 1st?
Yeah.
That was before they had Eze.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, no. Sorry. I actually changed the first. I had Liverpool in 1st initially. Because okay. So the reason why Liverpool, like defensively, I just think that they're a little bit vulnerable. Like you saw it against
you can say that, but Perkins was literally in the Premier League team of the year.
He was, but also he's asked to do something way different now at Liverpool. Like he's gonna be much more an island, much more like.
Well, I think yes, but I think once to grab him, I think he'll get more.
See, that's another one. I also don't think he's gonna have the same season he had last year. I don't think he's like, because in my opinion, I don't think he's like one of the best 6s in the world. And I think last year, though, his season was probably up there with that, but I don't think him as a player is. Also, again, I also don't think Salah's not going to have the same season he had last year. That was a ridiculous season if you go back and look at that.
I mean,
like,
you can see that people keep saying that.
But he always has good seasons. But last year was like he almost broke the assist record and like scored a lot of goals. I just don't think, I don't know. And then the reason I have Arsenal first is because like. Last weekend as an example, like they got dominated by United and still won the game like 1-0. Like they're like defensively, they just don't lose or concede goals. And I think like even though they may have struggled, like Gyökeres, he didn't have a preseason. Like he's gonna probably again maybe he's not gonna give you 25 goals, but if he gives them 15, like that's plenty. And now with Eze now as well, like because I think Odegaard has like taken a big step back. No, he's taken a huge step back in the last couple of seasons, but so they were missing that creative spark. But now they got Eze, who's like just as creative, you could argue. Like and also he's replacing a position that they really need. Like he plays left wing, but he also could play the 10 if they need. So I think I just think that there. And Zubimendi also I think is better than Partey. So like they just got better in every position essentially that they needed.
Yeah. All right.
As much as I hate to say it, but
All right, moving on to mine. The one that's going to be completely correct.
no, there's nothing right about this
You guys
list.
can clip this.
Oh,
Except for Burnley. That's the only thing we have.
You guys can clip this. I've got Burnley 20th. Pretty straightforward. They suck. Just playing out. They're going to go straight back down.
They got Kyle Walker though.
Yeah, Kyle Walker is. Let's just say his years are behind him. I've got Leeds in 19th. I just think they're just not going to be good enough. I think the Premier League teams are way better than everyone else who comes up. We've seen it over the last 2 years. Everyone that came up went straight back down. Leeds included 2 years ago. And I think that's going to happen again. I have West Ham at 18th. I think they're going to get relegated, and I think you're going to have to blow that whole thing up. Like, disaster. Their wage bills are ridiculous.
Is there even anything to blow up though? But like,
Yeah, all their players on extremely high wage.
I know, but like they suck.
They need to get rid of all of them.
Yeah, they
So,
have
I
like
don't know, dude.
Bowen is like the only player that's worth anything on that club. I feel like.
I have Sunderland 17th, just staying up. I think they've made some good signings. I think they play good style of footy. The one thing I'm interested in seeing is how long can they sustain that. I think Burnley tried to do that 2 years ago when they came up with company, and
This is a lot better team than that Burnley team.
I agree, but they try to play a style that they might just get shredded at some point. I got Wolves in 16th. I mean, look, they lost Cunha, but everyone always thinks they're going to go down, and they never do. I mean, they just kind of managed to stay up there. They'll find results here and there, and I think Premier League experience all around. Brentford 15th. I do think there's going to be a big drop-off. I don't think it's going to be as big as yours, down to, 19th? That's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, Brentford are just well-managed. They're not, new manager, but they're well-owned. I mean, everything in that club has always been good over the last couple of years. Every time a manager leaves, next one up. Frank was assistant, came into head coach. Now their assistant is the new head coach. They always sign good players. I think they just do good business. So I think they'll manage to stay up, but they're just going to be way worse.
I mean, I can't really argue with any of the 15 to 20. They're all the same.
I have Everton 14th. They looked bad in the first game, but I think they'll kind of bounce right back into it. I think they're going to be better than they were last year. I think Grealish will hopefully have a bit of a comeback here, kind of banking on that a little bit. What, you don't agree? Do you have them like 15th?
I mean, yeah. I mean, no, it's a fair ranking.
How is that crazy?
I know. It's a fair ranking.
Okay. I got Bournemouth 13th. I think I'm a bit higher on Bournemouth than both of you. I think, yes, they lost a lot of their back line. They made a couple signings. I think they'll probably sign another center back or left back before the season or before the transfer window closes.
Though they can even sign.
I don't know. Well, where was Kirkus before they signed him? No one knew about him.
Right? I guess
they just do good business. They do good business.
I mean, really, Semenyo's the only thing keeping them.
And I mean, Semenyo,
so,
I think Semenyo could have a season where he scores 20 plus. Like, genuinely.
Yeah, I mean,
he's
really
a good player.
Yeah.
And I think he's going to leave next year.
Should've
I have Fulham in 12th. We all said this, but they're just always in that 9 to 13 spot. I got Forest in 11th. I think they're going to have a big drop-off. I think with the way the season ended, I think Nuno is a great coach, but there's obviously the management's a disaster. That guy's kind of crazy.
Oh, the
Greek guy?
Yeah,
He owns all of Greece. I think, they kept Gibbs White, but I think
that was
going to be a fall off there, and I think he's going to be wanting to leave. I don't know. I think they're just going to have a big fall off. It's going to be hard to sustain, and you saw it at the end of the season. I mean, they were basically locked into top 4, and then they just collapsed.
They had some hard games and some injuries.
Yeah, but they still collapsed.
Yeah, but now they've signed some better players, a little more depth, I think.
Yeah, I guess we'll see. I mean, time will tell. I have Villa in 9th. I think something's up in Villa. I don't know. It feels weird in there. I don't know. The vibe is just not treating. The vibe is not treating me.
It was Rashford's fault.
No, Rashford was the reason they were that good.
Yeah,
no,
I think they're gonna. I think they're gonna struggle to score goals.
Really?
I think Ollie Watkins is always that weird player, but I think it's been a time he almost left multiple times. I think he's gonna have a bit of a fall off of the season. If he doesn't score 20 plus or 15 plus, then they're gonna struggle.
You still have Morgan Rogers, though.
Yeah, Morgan Rogers is very good.
I love Morgan Rogers.
I think he's gonna leave after this season too.
Yeah.
Now moving into 8th, I'm a bit high on Brighton. I think they.
Why?
I don't think Baleo's going to leave.
Okay, I mean,
he'll be a very good player.
As well.
I think he'll stay there. I just think they're going to be. They're a good team.
I don't see where these goals are. I know they get goals from everywhere, but they always had even Welbeck could give them 9. I don't see
I don't know. I think we'll see.
Okay, we'll see.
Okay, I've got United in 7th. Again, I think I regret putting them there.
It's a little low.
I think it's going to be a little low. This might come back to bite me, but I mean, you never know. You never know. I think they're going to struggle defensively as the season prolongs.
I agree.
But we'll see. If they don't sign a keeper, especially, this is banking. I think they
I don't
will.
get how you don't sort it out. Like, how it's not that hard to get a good keeper.
I mean, that keeper,
shocking. Yeah, and
worse than Onana. And Onana,
that's almost impossible.
I'm a hater.
He is. Yeah,
he's not very good.
no.
After I have Newcastle in 6th, I think they'll be a bit worse than the next year. I do think Isak's going to stay.
You think he's going to stay and play?
I think he will stay. I think he won't play for the first month, so they're going to struggle to get off. Then he'll come back, and he's just going to be Isak. He's a good player.
Yeah.
I think what's going to happen is Liverpool are in a space where, realistically, they don't need him. Would he be an upgrade? Yes, but I mean, you have your striker, you have your wingers.
Yeah, I don't really know where he would play.
I say just come to Arsenal. Like, why not?
I mean, why would you do that?
I don't really know. Yeah, I don't really understand. Like, I mean, I guess at some point, like, he would just probably fit him into the team. But
yeah,
like,
they probably would put maybe like a 4 striker. I don't know, and Ekitike would drop a little bit. Who knows? But I just don't think Liverpool are necessarily in any rush to really sign.
I feel like they could use that money to sign like another center back at some point.
I mean, they signed the
guy
Italian
from
center back.
Yeah.
He looks like a good, but that's
But I mean, like,
a replacement for when Conte leaves.
Yeah.
To Madrid next year.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they should go out and sign Gehi. I mean, they're basically could get him for 40 mil. I think that'd be a steal of a signing. Honestly,
I don't get that move. I wouldn't get that move from Gehi either, though. Like, what's he gonna do? Go sit on the bench for
a year?
Yeah, like that seems weird.
Right now, to be fair, I don't think they're gonna sign him because he has 1 year left on his contract. I think what's going to happen is Konate will leave on a free.
Yeah,
he will come down on a free.
But he was mad after the game the other day. You see, Glasner called him over, and he just walked to the tunnel and waved him off.
Yeah, so I don't know. Let's see.
I don't know. He might be up.
So I do think Newcastle. I think Isak will stay. I think he's just not going to play for 3 years.
But I agree. I don't think he's going to play either. I think he's going to play, but like how long? Because like you can only like. If you like in your first like 5 games, if you only get like 1 or 2 wins, you're out.
And I do
of the
think
top 5.
if they lose Isak, they'll probably, if they end up signing him, they'll probably go sign some sort of striker from somewhere who will at least bring some goals. I think Alonga should have a good season. Gordon,
he's really handicapped them with this move though, because like all the strikers now are pretty much gone. Like they were in for Sesko for a while, but then like they're
realistically, if you were Newcastle, you should let Isak go right off the bat. And then gone for Ekitike right after.
Yeah.
Realistically, that's what you should have done.
But if he had picked, though, Newcastle?
Yes, because I don't think Liverpool would have hijacked that move if they had assigned Isak right off the bat. I think that's what they should have done.
I feel like a lot of players are just rejecting Newcastle.
Well, yeah, who wants to live in Newcastle?
Yeah, no one wants to live in Newcastle. And it's Newcastle. Like, unfortunately, they just have no... Like, it's one thing to live in... Like, even Manchester sucks, but, like, it's City or United. Like, you absolutely pull. Like,
Newcastle,
yeah.
Newcastle have been... Well, I guess they won the FA Cup last year.
I mean, it's also just, like, Newcastle. Yeah, literally.
5th, I have Spurs. I think Spurs are in for a good season. I mean, Frank, I think he'll be a very good coach. Again, we kind of talked about this, but basically, he's going to play the same system he had with Brentford. He managed to place top 10, basically, with Brentford, just with all-around better players. I think Spurs, as long as their back line stays healthy, they'll be a good team. I mean, Romero missed a good chunk of time. Van de Ven missed a good chunk of time.
Yeah.
So as long as those two stay healthy, they'll be good.
I agree.
I think they've made some good signings. If Eze had gone there, I think I may have put him a bit higher. But we'll keep them at 5th. I mean, 17th to 5th.
That was kind of shocking.
And they do have Champions League to worry about, too.
They've been worrying about that bid for so long, and how do you get outbid in, like, a week?
Like, not even in like a day.
I just
like
don't.
An hour.
You need, there's no way. Yeah.
And then I think Chelsea, I think they'll stay 4th. I do think Chelsea, depth-wise, are very good. I mean, yes, João Pedro might not score that many goals, but they have 17 different wingers. Someone's going to score goals for them at some point. I mean, I think Enzo Fernandez looked bad in that first week, but he was all right towards the end of the last year.
He was good.
I think if Lavia comes back and is healthy, that's an automatic sub in. They'll be very good.
Every time I've watched Lavia play, he sucked.
I don't know. I
think he's all right.
Granted, he also didn't play very many games. Like every time I watch him play, every time I watch him play, I've not been impressed.
That's the issue with Chelsea, though. It's like hard to get consistent minutes and play guys, just all the time.
Well, yeah, but they have 20 guys. Someone's about to be good. It happened last.
Yeah, but they do. I mean,
did it happen? I mean, I think they're the same. They have the same squad they had last year, but I think they have a better striker, better 2 striker options, who I think will score more goals than Jackson did. So I think they'll stick in 4th. I mean, you had them 4th too, didn't you?
I mean, yeah. Fair.
Okay.
Fair. I'm just
player. Now, I'm going. Granted, this was before Eze signed, but I'm going Arsenal third.
Dang.
I think this is Arsenal's fraud watch season. They've gone to consistent second place trophy for 3 years. I think they're going to focus
take a step
lot
back instead of forward.
I think so. I think they're going to focus a lot of their energy on the Champions League, which they kind of did towards the end of last season. And I think if that happens, then I think City and Arsenal will both. I think City will be better. And if City was better last year, they wouldn't play second.
What do you think Arsenal would prefer to win, the Prem or the Champions League? Surely it has to be the Prem. I feel like it has
That's
to
a
be the
really
Prem.
hard one.
I feel like it has to be the Prem, considering the fact they've gone second place 3 years in a row.
Yes, but I think they have a better chance at winning the Champions League than the Prem, just because the wheels always fall off for Arteta at the end of the season. Always. He can never manage those results. So I think
It's not always been fully on him. It's
it's been a lot. I mean, at the end of the day, it comes down to the players. Like if they can't perform, like
it's happened 3 years in a row, and I do not think Gyökeres is the solution to it all. I do not think he's going to score more than 15. And you're going to need him to score 20 plus.
For me, I just don't know if he was that much. I mean, now it doesn't matter because Havertz is injured. But to me, I just don't like. Is he going to be that much better than? Because like, say you want about Havertz, and I think like Havertz has some shockers, but like at the same time, he gives Arsenal like 20 goals and assists every season.
Yeah, and I think
2 seasons.
The thing that I think Gyökeres is going to struggle with is he's running behind.
He's going to get the Haaland treatment.
Yeah, and he's not going to see the ball, and he's not a player who's just sitting in the box and is going to find those spaces. He's a running behind, brute pacey player, good finisher. I will think he will score goals because it's Arsenal, they create chances, but we'll see. And then I have City second. I think City are going to have a bounce back season. I think especially once Rodri comes back, Rodri and Reindeers playing the 6 and 8 is going to be extremely dangerous. I think Reindeers is a very, very good player. I think they've just upgraded everywhere. Yeah, and last year they were third by only a fraction of points. So I think
because they had that shocking.
Naturally, they're just gonna bounce right back. I think Haaland's gonna score 20 plus again easily. He might even get to 30. Honestly, once everything starts clicking, if you can get Foden into any sort of form he was in 2 years ago, he'll be incredible. Now moving into first, I have Liverpool going back to back. I mean, they're odds out favorite by quite a mile right now. The only concern with them is they might start a bit slow, but if they manage to at least get results out of those slow starts, then they're going to be in a good spot. I think Kirkes and Frimpong will only get better. I think Ekitike looks like a good player. He might not score 30 goals, but he will enable other players to score quite a bit. You've already seen it. He's a good player. He drops in, grabs the ball, turns, lays off.
If Salah's your leading scorer every year, you don't need your striker to put goals. But at the same time, also, one other thing about Liverpool is they had no injury problems last year. Zero.
Yeah.
When the other, like, City and Arsenal, like, did, especially City. At some point, someone's going to get injured for Liverpool.
I mean, I can agree with that, but I think their depth is significantly better this year than it was last year. The only place where, again, if Salah gets hurt, yes, but you can say that about any team. If Haaland gets hurt, City are going to crumble.
I think it's worse if Van Dijk. I think it's worse if Van Dijk gets injured than Salah, personally.
I agree, but I mean, Van Dijk's, I think he'll be fine. But you could.
He doesn't tackle. He doesn't tackle.
Well, you can say that about if someone gets hurt. And you can say that about literally every single team. I mean, look at Arsenal. They lost Gabriel and they kind of crumbled at the end there. But I think they have better depth. If Guehi comes in, which I don't necessarily think that's going to happen, they'll be fine if they lose one of those two center backs for a while. Outside backs, Bradley, Frimpong, then Kirkes, Robertson. Robertson didn't look great, but at least you have
Frimpong, like, kind of scares me. He seems just like Trent type. Like, he can't really defend very well. I mean, obviously he's good going forward, but
no, but I think he's better defensively than Trent was.
I don't know.
Trent didn't defend.
Yeah.
I'm just curious how the way Frimpong plays is going to affect Salah moving forward.
Well, I think the reason I like Frimpong coming in too is when Salah leaves AFCON, Frimpong will probably move up to the wing, and then Bradley will be playing right back. I mean, we'll see. Bradley might start once he's in. So
I think Bradley's very good. I just am curious. Like, honestly, I mean, I just think it's gonna be interesting.
I think now you have some much needed depth in midfield with Words coming in. I mean, Words grabbing Bruce McAllister, Szoboszlai. That's Harvey Elliott and Curtis Jones. I mean, that's a great rotation.
No, it is.
Like, I think they just got better than they were last year, and they won last year.
I mean, yeah, no, I agree.
All right, there's our Premier League finishes. You two have Arsenal winning. I've got Liverpool winning. We'll see who's right at the end.
Hopefully, none of us are right, and it's City.
Hopefully, it's Sunderland.
Yeah,
I would be.
I wouldn't. Spurs win the league. Like,
I don't know. I would unspeakable things. Unspeakable.
All right.